Hello.
Hey everybody.
Are we back once again? How's it going, Kat?
Doing good. How about you?
It's going great. Aren't these like dancing, flickering trees behind us beautiful?
Oh, they're amazing. It adds like some realism, like there's wind blowing or something.
Yeah, it's a little bit immersion breaking. What's up, Volans? How's it going?
Yeah. Hey, Volans.
Yeah, if like I might ask again later, but if anybody knows like if there's a way, like a setting in Angelica that can fix that, that'd be great. Maybe it's a bug, but yeah, like I don't know why it's bad that way, but like if I look, like if you look the other direction, like toward the water, everything's fine.
Yeah, I don't think this is a warp issue. Volans said that's what warp should do to you.
Well,
oh,
I don't like that idea.
Yeah, no, that wouldn't be cool.
I'll take eggs any day.
I'm tired of eggs, man. I have like stacks on stacks of eggs.
Are you gonna fix? Glad I don't have epilepsy. Jeez. Oh, now it stopped. Wait, like if you wait.
Mine is still going.
So,
it's like if you turn slightly to the left, it looks fine. But if you go to look towards it again, it starts flickering like crazy.
So it's super flickery right here, and then the moment that I like move a little bit forward, it stops. So weird. Every now and then a visual change like that for a few seconds. I mean, that would be like a, yeah, like I wouldn't mind that. That'd be very thematic, right? Just a little visual change every few seconds, yeah. Or for a few seconds, yeah. Oh, another egg.
Was that mine?
I think so.
Yeah, I've really got to do the soap and the bath salts. Tell shared like a really great way to help get rid of warp. I just haven't done it yet.
maybe it'll happen like 3 weeks from now, something like that.
It was so funny. Before stream, I was over in the Void World, and it was like a friendly druid skeleton just spawned not that far from me. Just stayed there, didn't move, didn't do anything. Like, okay, well, I guess that's warp.
All right, I guess this is happening. So yeah, since we started getting world edit, I was like, you know what? Time to like touch up a bunch of places in the base. So I started the second story here. We're gonna make this front look nice. Maybe not on stream today, but I was just gonna screw around with it a little bit.
That's great. I know that's something that we've been like talking about doing for a long time.
Yeah, but it's just like, okay, we can put that off, right? Well, no, we need to get to work, right?
Yes.
Maybe do like a little.
So, and today I'm going to be working on some actual like HV progression stuff. Hey, Brachacho.
Yo, what up? How's it going? Yeah, so like we really need to just start knocking out quests, right? So I was looking at our quest book last night, and there's like a lot of very easily accessible stuff here. Like all of the stuff in Ender.io, it's like LV field generators, like some upgraded super tanks, like getting this platinum, advanced polarizer 2, like just a bunch of little like quests that we can kind of do a little cleanup on.
That's good. I still have to catch up on accepting all these quests. I'm behind. Oh, Brachacho, Emerald on the Game Boy. That is amazing. I love playing Pokemon every now and then.
Oh, yeah,
like old school.
You're a big fan of that stuff, yeah.
Yes.
Maybe something like that. I don't know.
I like it. The only thing I would say is like, because this ceiling part is so like thick.
Mm-hmm.
I think this should be thicker too, because it looks a little off being thin at the top.
See, I didn't mind it being differentiated like that.
I just think it's a little too thin. But what do you guys think? Do y'all agree?
I could kind of do like an extra layer. Like I could do this, and then go like this. Here. Hey, it's my first building on stream, guys.
Check
it out.
Look at you go.
Like, so maybe not as thick, but like kind of like that. Right?
I think that's better. But I'm so excited you're doing this because this really needed to happen.
It's been an eyesore for a while. It's like, pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Oh.
Yeah, really. Rachachu says, I need to buy a new DS so I can play Platinum and Heart Gold again. Yeah, I still have my original DS and Game Boy stashed somewhere in my belongings, along with the original cartridges and stuff.
Oh gosh.
I have held on to those for a long time, but I did end up getting emulated versions of those as well, so I could easily just play them on my computer.
I mean, you own the original, right?
So, yeah, I do.
So it's okay.
I've got them already. Like they're packed in either the garage or in the closet.
Yeah.
It's just more convenient to play it on the computer. I don't even think my Game Boy and my DS even work anymore because they're just so old.
Broke your childhood DS trying to repair a broken power switch. Oh no.
Oh no.
Well, at least you tried.
That is just so sad.
I
need to go drop this stuff off. I actually did a little bit of changing over here in the void. Yesterday we built this giant hill on stream, and
that was an experience.
Yeah. So I am getting ideas together, and I think I have the concept of how I'm going to do the Biva statue. It's going to be so cool. But I'm not going to do that.
Explain that to some people who weren't around at various points. Like Biva, like what are you talking about?
Oh, let's see. Hold on. It's that is so funny. It like the moderator flagged Volance's comment.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know.
That was really funny. You can make a taint finder or a taint feeder, which is a pig that will eat taint. That's pretty cool.
That actually is awesome. That's very, very Thaumcraft-like.
Yeah. But yeah, I could understand why the mod
well, now it's an approved term apparently, so you know.
Yeah, that's so
everybody
funny.
Go wild. Yeah.
But after we got that done, I think we got that done like right at the end of stream last night. So then I came over here and we did swap, like we're in the process of moving our IC2 crops over to this side. So that way it's like across from the hill, because both sides are going to be like really, really busy. And we might end up doing some kind of like tiered system over here, like tiered fields and stuff. But then I went ahead and got my flower breeding stuff set up over here. And I got daffodils, which is like the first one you're supposed to get. If I go over to my building better bases, I went ahead and completed like all of these quests because it was really easy. So now we've got access to like some new pigments, new pigmented clay, new pigmented glass, tile, ceramics, like all kinds of stuff. Like I made this new checkered tile, which is kind of cool. You can do all kinds of stuff with this. So I'm excited for the possibilities that are about to open up with all this stuff I'm going to do. But I'm going to do most of the stuff like off stream because it is kind of time consuming and boring, I think.
Well, you were telling me you're like, oh god, the using World Edit to build the mountain stuff was so boring, and I was like, no, I think it was very entertaining actually. It's like learning people or watching people learn, you know.
Yeah,
it can be fun.
I was surprised some people were like very talkative about everything yesterday.
Well, and you got a lot of help too. Yeah.
But I mean, if people say they want to watch any of the flower breeding stuff, I can add some of that, like show some of that. But don't know if I want to do it right now because I need to like finish setting up this stuff, and I need to make a whole bunch more of those biome potions so I can fix these. So like
Oh
this one's
gosh,
gonna
yeah.
be like the alkaline dry. So I need to set this up for like an arid biome, and this one up for an arid biome. And these take like 4 biome potions a piece to like fix them. um, and these 3 are all like arid. Or no. It's only the one that's arid, and then this one's gonna be acidic. I mean damp. So this one I don't have to change at all, which will be good. These are the 2 that have to be arid. But I'm like out of materials for biome potions right now. I've got to make a bunch.
How are you guys going to set up the IC2 crops? Did you show that already? Or
well, I said we're going to do it over here.
Yeah. Like opposite of the mountain, yeah.
Yeah. So first, like towards the front, just so it's easier, we're going to put our like one big plot here for the crop robot, and it's going to make like the perfect crops. And then we're going to have the like, I guess there's like another field where it'll end up planting those perfect ones. And we'll have that beside it. And then after that, we'll probably have like set fields for different crops we're trying to grow that we find important and stuff.
Rachacha says, need some Torii gates up the hill to a shrine.
Yes, I was totally thinking about that. Now, I'm kind of wondering, I don't know if I should do one like right here or not. Like part of me is like, I don't want to do it right here because I want to be able to see the big Biva statue, and I don't want it to be like blocking the statue. So I'm thinking about maybe doing it
right, and then you still see the bigger statue like around it.
Well, see, I'm worried that if we're like down here looking up, you're gonna see the Torii gate, but I mean, yeah, you'll see the statue, but it'll be like cutting off the statue. I want to be able to see the statue in its like full magnificence.
Yeah.
So I might do a Torii gate behind the Biva statue before you go up the next set of stairs. So, see.
Okay.
I've been looking at a lot of pictures for the temple to get ideas. There are so many different like aesthetics I've seen with these temples. So I've got a lot I'm trying to like juggle in my mind to figure out how I want to build it. But I'm going to start with the Biva statue. I think that'll be a good place to start.
Oh yeah, Kat is a Biva believer.
Yes.
I'm still on the fence, but I'm sure I'll come around. I'm in the benzene camp right now.
Oh, just wait. We'll get all our bees going up here.
Man, the top of
And
this
we
looks...
talked about doing like we're gonna have like a main temple part, but then we're gonna have a courtyard, and the courtyard is where we're gonna have things split up in biomes for the bees so they can achieve jubilance and stuff. So
yeah,
I'm really excited to get this going, and it's kind of scary. Like I feel like I still have to expand this out more. Like I'm more than positive I'm gonna have to expand this out more.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. But hey, you have world edit now. You might as well go big, right?
I know, right?
So, no pressure.
It's gonna be great though.
Let's see. I'm just trying to finish this little bit up here. I feel like this needed something else. I was gonna add. No, that looks weird, right? Like if the fence is connected up, that would look better, but they'll only connect up to like a full block like that, so that's no good.
And Volan says, "Oh no, holy wars."
Yeah, right. We're adding lore. Maybe I should just make these inner blocks here.
Ooh, I like what you're doing.
Yeah, there was just like, I don't know, like this top bit being just white kind of looked a little bit weird. I think that makes a lot more sense, yeah, because now it's It's almost like a center column that's coming up like in between the two parts.
Mm-hmm.
You got up here and then you got down here. I think that works better. We can add a little bit of bits just to kind of flesh it out a little bit. But oh no, Holy Wars, yeah.
Yeah, that's looking good.
Still a little. Maybe this needs to be a staircase here. Let's try that. Be proud of me. I'm building on stream. Overcoming my fears. I was like, if you're gonna do world edit on stream, then I need to get over it. Yeah, maybe like that. Yeah,
join me. Because I was like totally insecure yesterday messing with that. I had no idea what the heck I was doing. That was so funny though. I cannot believe I almost like crashed our world.
Oh my gosh. Okay, don't remind me. I'd already forgotten about that.
You're like, if you remind me, I might tell you never to use World Edit again.
Nah, I'm not gonna do that.
No, but I remember Tell gave some good advice. I'm gonna be doing the replace instead of just set.
I will admit I am a huge set guy. Because sometimes like it's not just one thing that you're replacing, but you're replacing multiple different blocks, and so set is quicker. But
yeah,
definitely should use replace, yeah.
Hey, where do you put the bottle Oa chanting? Do you put this in Thaumcraft? Or do you just should I just pop this in the system?
I just put it in the system. It'll be fine.
Okay. Well, oh, I missed one.
A lot of building is just kind of trial and error. So, yeah, there we go. Yeah, that feels like it flows from the midsection to the upper section a whole lot more, I think.
And I really like that we finally have the height on that. Because it seemed so funny being so short.
It like is tucked away nicely within the trees there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Also, we need to figure out what we're going to do with like this area. We've talked about this multiple times. Like this.
I mean, we use that area for like random things.
Well, we should probably stop, right?
Yeah. I mean, we could just like manicure it and make like I don't know, maybe add some like seating out there or something. Just make it like a pretty little garden or whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, wow.
So I'm probably not going to finish this completely, but just to kind of like flesh out the idea a little more. And kind of get this roof going. The roof is going to be the vast majority of it, right? Kind of like that.
So I am going to start working on some of these HV quests. Try and knock these out.
Oh, nice. Yeah, all the ender tools that we'll probably never use, but you know.
Yeah, right.
It's a quest, so we complete it.
Must do all of the quests.
I see a quest, I complete a quest. Let's see.
You don't have any sticks in here?
We've got planks. So.
Yeah, I was just looking them up. I was like, oh, okay, I'll just make some of these.
This was totally not the plan for me to be doing this.
Well, we are notorious for squirrels, so.
Right. How much further do I want that to go up, though?
I think I accidentally broke these. So you're like planning on doing the Bartworks Like,
Yeah,
what?
so if I'll look at it, but in the HV part of the quest book, yesterday we did silicon rubber, which is good, and we've already done polytetrafluoroethylene. So that's like 2 of the major chemical productions done here. There's also styrene, and I've actually never made styrene, like polystyrene or styrene butadiene, because you can technically get by through a lot of the game without doing this. The Biolab does require polystyrene, and these are quests, which means we do proper setups for them. So I'm going to do both of those styrene things today, which shouldn't take too long. I've actually already got all the blocks made for it. I just have to put it together. Then you've got the Biolab here, which I have never made this before. And this can do all kinds of weird Bartworkian type things.
I like that part.
So, I mean, that's what you would call it, I guess, right? Something like that. So DNA sample flasks, petri dishes. Like, I don't know what any of this stuff is. I know you need to do like petri dish stuff like late or semi-late into GTNH progression, but we've never gotten there before. So this is all brand new to me. I don't know if I really need to be doing any of this right now. Probably not, but you know, why not? Anyway, you all get the idea with this. We'll kind of flesh this out, like make the side of it look a little bit better, like just at least like get it in an acceptable state. Because you're not going to be looking at the sides a whole lot. Mainly look at the front. And I feel pretty good about this. Although, I think I want to switch out these lanterns. I don't like the stone lantern so much. I don't think we had access to this abyssal lantern at the time. Yeah, those are a lot more subtle. That looks a whole lot better. Yeah. That's good. All right.
I hate when this happens.
Put all that away. What's up?
My okay, now we're seeing them. Okay.
Make sure you don't drop anything. It's going to pick it up. The hopper's going to pick it up and throw it away.
Oh yeah, that would suck.
So remember when you're using, I don't know if you're using the anvil or not, but if you're using the anvil, make sure you don't exit with items there.
Yeah.
Make sure you
No,
take everything out of the
telling me that
anvil before
before.
you exit the window. Okay, cool. All right. That would be bad.
Like, just making sure you know.
Well, it's an easy thing to forget. I mean, it's probably kind of a defect with the system, to be honest, that anything you drop in the area gets voided, but that's just kind of how it works right now. Arcane lamp would look good there instead of abyssal lamps. Wait, isn't the arcane lamp that
And hey, Tempers.
Wait, isn't this the lamp that like adds little like invisible light sources in places? I know there's like a different name for this lamp in like later versions. I'm thinking of the right thing. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I like have a strict like no to the to this item, because even though it would probably be safe out there and okay, I don't want invisible light sources to get inside any multi-block ever, because that can really screw stuff up. It's my understanding. So yeah, no arcane lamp here. There's definitely some other cool stuff we could do. Like I could always do, you know, I am a big fan of these Red Project lanterns as well. I just wanted something simple out there. But I mean, otherwise, good suggestion. I know there are a lot of people who are willing to use those, and they're probably fine majority of the time. I had a very bad experience with them in, oh gosh, which mod pack was it? I don't remember, but it was one of those mod packs where you have like the more advanced version of the oh god, I'm not gonna remember the mod. Mechanism. Yeah. The mechanism nuclear reactor stuff. And one of those lamps totally made my reactor blow up.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Because it like put a light source inside the nuclear reactor where it wasn't supposed to go. And then yeah. Bad things happened.
That's not good.
Quest completo. Thank you, Kat.
You're welcome.
doing the things and the stuff.
Let's see.
Okay, so while Kat's working on that, I am going to go ahead and get the styrene stuff all set up.
God.
It's very similar, actually, to... I noticed a lot of similarity in the recipes to the silicon rubber stuff, which we already did. But yeah, I've got all the blocks that we need. Oh, I think you took my compressed chest.
I did. There you go.
Thank you.
There that is.
All right. Go do this thing.
I did not realize what some of these quests were going to be.
Well, what do you mean?
Like I've got to make the double layer capacitor and the octadic capacitor.
Well, if you don't want to do with that one, you can just do something else.
No, it's okay. I'll do it.
Okay. I forgot to eat before
115.
stream.
Do you say you forgot to eat?
Yeah.
I thought you did eat something.
Nope.
Ah. Well, there's still taquitos.
Nah, I've got this like protein bar thing. I'm good. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and get all this set up. This shouldn't take that long. Y'all have made LCR chemical lines before, right? Let's see. Put our DFE pipe casings back there. Put our... I think it was, like, when Threefold came back to playing GTNH in his later Season 2, I never thought about doing the LCRs vertically like this. But I really, really like it because, like, what you end up doing a lot when you do the setups like this is you end up doing all the wiring and stuff on the back side of it, like instead of underneath. And it's so much easier to just go to the back side and mess with stuff. I'm a big fan of this. So we're going to have 2 tall LCRs here, kind of like we did over here, basically. And then later I'm going to have polyethylene, PTFE, and like a 3 tall one. Yeah, I'm a huge fan.
So Temper says
Blaze lamp.
also blaze lamp could look cool. I don't know if you've used that at all, but it fits the Japanese style really well. I don't think I've seen that.
Yeah, we could use this. Yeah, I have seen this in like other mod packs before. It's a Botania thing apparently. Let me put a pin in that. Like, 'cause there could be some good implementations of that. Yeah, thank you.
Like, I don't know if I'm remembering this right, but don't you use the blaze lamp in the like the blood altar for blood magic?
Maybe? I don't know that. Also, thank you, Dragonoid Rules. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Let's see, get our maintenance hatches. Let's see.
Oh my God, for love.
We could go ahead and do our energy hatches as well. I believe, yeah, so 2 of these required MV. It was the styrene, which is the first one, and then I think the third one as well. Yeah, this.
Oh, thank you so much, Dragonoid Rules. Dragonoid Rules says that they love the use of POV switching in the stream. It's clever.
Yeah, thank you very much. It is one of the fun things about that's fun for us to do as well, right?
Mm.
Except when I forget to. Yeah.
See.
Yeah, blood magic is a weird mod. I really do like certain aspects of it. It can be a little not intuitive in some places. Which I guess is kind of GTNH in general, anyway, so. Um,
Hi, Peter Barker and Akenu. Y'all are on YouTube with us right now.
yo, what up?
Thank y'all for joining us.
And right now we are. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was going to respond. Dragonoid Rules said blood magic is fun. Haven't used it in GTNH yet, though. This is like the first playthrough that we've really done blood magic. I'll run down there really fast. I'm having a lot of fun with it, though. It is it's different. Like, I've played it in like other packs, but it's definitely more intense in this one for sure.
Yeah, and I don't think it's like required in this mod pack, but there's like some really cool stuff that you can get later on, like the meteor ritual summons.
Yes,
you can get a lot of like good ores that way.
We keep hearing about that meteor summon, and I need to get to work on that so we can open that up. I think we made it to ZPM last time, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't touch blood magic once.
Nope.
So I really don't think it's required, but it can be very helpful with like resources.
So the reason we stopped our ZPM run is because we didn't have access to lutetium.
Yeah.
And I believe you can actually get that through the blood magic ritual.
Oh God.
The meteor ritual. So we should have done that. Yeah.
Yeah. Dragonoid Rules says, can't wait to get the maddening frame of frenzy for the good old bee breeding. Yes. I've already made the maddening frame of frenzy, but I haven't used it yet. I was saving it for when we go to the void world, and now that I'm in the void world, I'm trying to finish building our bee area. And it's
actually, now sorry, go ahead.
I was like, and that project has turned into one giant project now. Yesterday on stream, we decided to turn the bee area into a bee temple. We're calling it the Beeva Temple. So I'm going to be building all of that before I really get into the breeding.
So you actually do need blood magic in order to make those maddening frenzy. So
yeah, you do.
So there you go. Good reason to do blood magic right there.
Exactly.
I mean, having the oblivion frames with like, electrical stimulators with the what is it, the golden electron tube that gives you the breed chance, like up to 100%.
I think so. Right?
I mean that method is really good, but it's also nice just to be able to use those maddening frames like in an apiary. So
oh, Akenu says the Bemple on YouTube. Yeah, we had a couple names come up yesterday. One was the Beeva Temple. What was some of the other ones? I feel like Tempers, weren't you the one who's coming up with these awesome names yesterday? Let's see if he says something. I think I wrote them down, but they were really clever. We had some really great ideas. But I think everyone was like voting on Beeva, so that's really what we decided to go with.
Mutation plus Oblivion frame and one. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, definitely. This is the cream of the crop frame right here. Yeah.
Which one?
And the Frenzy.
Yeah.
One, and we did get that. Didn't we?
Yeah, I've already made it. I've already made 3 of them.
Right there, you go. Yeah. Do they have I was trying to look at the durability, like it says durability 1, but that can't be right, can it?
I highly doubt that's the case.
Because you can repair those in the Thalmic Restorer.
I'm pretty sure they said that we could put them in the Restorer.
I mean, if you couldn't, then that would be terrible.
Yes, it totally would not be worth it if they were a one-use thing.
Oh, by the way, between streams, I did add a storage bus to our drawer full of bee goodies. So at the top of the list, you got 50k beeswax, and we haven't really got like bee production at an all-time high, but one of the reasons I did that is because I wanted the salts to be part of the system. It's like rock salt and regular salt, because I wanted to get where is it? Yeah, I got an ME interface here supplying this with salt and rock salt, and this is our main way of getting chlorine at the moment. Eventually, we'll get a multi-block electrolyzer. Yeah, chlorine, very important. Restore what? The thermic restorer. I might have said that wrong.
Oh, and it was Volants that came up with the names for stuff yesterday.
Ah, there we go.
Hi, Volants. The Beta and the Biba temple. That's great. Oh, I just noticed this super tank in the floor.
Wait, what? Oh, that's for a future purpose. So as soon as we get to EV, we're going to be able to make the what is it called? It's like an input hatch, but yeah, quadruple input hatch. You can make this as soon as you get to EV, and it'll hold 4 liquids at one time. Ooh. So we'll be able to supply the EBFs constantly with hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, helium for various recipes.
Well, that's really nice.
Mm-hmm. So, for instance, it'll make your tantalum probably go significantly quicker. Yeah,
I think that one required nitrogen.
Yeah,
if we wanted to use nitrogen.
Nitrogen is gives the least added benefit, but it shaves off 10 seconds per cook, so that's not too bad. Let's see. I did need to get 3 of these.
Dragonoid Rule says, as far as I'm aware, the frenzy frame doesn't actually break. It'll just void the B if you don't have enough LP in your network to run the cycle.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the whole LP thing. Yeah, I keep forgetting about that. Do you even have an orb for adding LP to your network, Kat? You done any of that stuff yet?
Yeah, I've you have to make one each tier you go. I forget which one I'm on right now.
But do you actually have life points in your LP? Oh, okay.
Because I keep having to make stuff in the. It's like a brewing stand for blood magic. I can't remember what it's called.
Right. Yeah.
The alchemic chemistry set. So to use that, you've got to have one of the orbs. Put the blood in that.
Right.
So, but I've got the apprentice orb, but I need to make the magician's orb. What was stopping me from making this? I don't think anything. Wow, 30,000. That's crazy.
64 items is 640 seconds, which is over 10 minutes. Yeah, it definitely adds up. You're right about that. That's a good point. Plus, nitrogen will be free eventually, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right now, actually, even in EV, nitrogen's kind of be a problem because we have to use vacuum freezers to make liquid air to then centrifuge that. But once we get the air intake hatch from IV, nitrogen will be free. Yeah,
that'll be nice.
We're the same point in blood magic. Nice. Yeah, I've noticed several crossover points. A lot of places we're in kind of the same place, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really need to spend some more time on blood magic. I keep going squirrel with everything else.
Hey, there's too much to do.
Yeah, well, and it's a lot of the stuff that I do, we really kind of focus on our own things, and he's trying to get a lot of the infrastructure set up and getting things ready for the chemicals and all that stuff, and I'm trying to get the bees and the building materials and that kind of stuff together.
I'm not gonna put Kat through the torture of doing chemical lines in GTNH.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Yeah, no. I know
Have
better.
Mercy.
That's a good way to get her to be I don't want to stream anymore.
I'm out.
But I will endure. I can do this. In fact, I even like this sometimes.
I think if you really enjoy Greg, there is a part of you that is just a masochist. And I think that's where you are with that.
Yeah. How do you do, fellow masochists?
Let's see. Tier 3 altar with a lot of LP. I think it's tier 5 or 6 that unlocks that ritual of suffering to feed mobs into your LP network. That sounds right. I think it was like 5. I think it was tier 5. Too bad Tell's not in here. Tell would be able to tell us like right away.
Tell knows everything.
Tell knows all. But yeah, infinite rabbit holes, totally a thing with Greg. Volant says, my friend hasn't logged in a week, so I think she might be GTNH dead.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Such a
Drinking solo has been a lot.
Such a common cause of death.
Yeah. Sometimes it can be like a little much. Like I have to take breaks every now and then. Like I hop back and forth between other games, and he's like playing Greg all day, every day.
No, that is not true. No. Hey, Uriage, what's up? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well.
Uriage.
No, this past weekend, until we made the switch to World Edit, I was actually dreading playing this game. There was like something that I had a mental block. I was like, because I hadn't done any of this room, but yet I knew we were spending a lot of time in this room. I was just like, oh god, oh, we got to build this. Oh, I don't feel like building this. Oh, whatever. And then we finally switched to allowing World Edit, and it's so much easier, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't feel the burden anymore. Like, I can still build, and we can still be creative and everything, but you know.
Yeah, see, I think that's probably one of the biggest things that make me like want to step back from Greg is when I have like a really daunting task and I'm like, man, I really don't want to do this right now. Let's just put this off for a little bit.
Well, and sometimes, like you were saying, sometimes you just need a break, right? So
yeah.
But no, I feel like, I think I was saying this in Diddy's stream, I feel rejuvenated playing right now.
I'm glad, baby.
And you got all kinds of crazy stuff going on now? Yeah.
Statue first. So that way I know like how much space I'm going to need to like go behind the statue and stuff. Because I don't know how big I'm going to make the statue yet.
Makes sense. Yeah, you're going to have to do a good bit of planning. I still think you should just go into creative mode. Like in a creative test world. And just play around there. Make a schematic or something.
Well, I mean, I don't think I want it to be like super 3D. Like, I think I'll give it like a 3D base, but then like a pedestal, but then make it more like a flat image of the bee.
Okay.
It might sound lame, but, and I've seen like I was looking at pictures of like Shiva and stuff, and you see a lot of images of like Shiva with like this circle emblem around them. So I was like, well, maybe I could do like some kind of circle shape around the bee, kind of like how you see with Shiva, to go with the Biva temple thing.
And you've got some ideas.
But I don't know.
And I can always help you too. Yeah. This is a joint playthrough after all, you know.
That's true.
Okay, so we're actually going to need this styrene for 2 different processes. Really wasn't sure how to split this up. I think I'm just going to use an ender fluid conduit for now. I actually don't know. Oh, there is round robin on ender fluid conduit. I did not know that. It's actually freaking perfect for this. Because I kind of want to split up the styrene, like half of it make polystyrene, half of it make styrene butadiene. Yeah.
I made a whoopsie.
What happened?
I accidentally made quadruple manganese plates. Whoops.
Yeah, we got plenty of manganese. That's fine. Yeah, what's up, Cole? How's it going?
Hey,
we're doing very well. We've been making a lot of progress the past 2 days. I think, I don't want to promise this because I don't want to rush, but like I think we might actually get into EV by the end of tomorrow. Which is crazy to think.
You really think we can make it by tomorrow?
I don't know, and that's why I'm saying, like, because I don't like rushing, right? So definitely not gonna do that. But
I may be like working on this stuff right now, but I don't think I'm gonna get there that fast.
No, it's okay. Well, I'm gonna be like doing that stuff as well eventually. But yeah, hope you're doing well, Cole. Thanks for joining us. Okay. We got styrene going in there. Okay. And then eventually we'll put it down here for styrene butadiene as well. Either round robin the circuit, have 2 separate pipes going out of the boat. Yeah, we could use pipes as well, but yeah. I just assumed that these did not have round robin. But what a pleasant surprise. So yeah, easy. Ooh, sore throat. Oh, gosh.
Oh, gosh.
I was just thinking the other day, I was like, I haven't been sick in a while.
You don't
like
jinx yourself, baby.
I feel like my time is coming.
And see, I like never leave the house, but I'm like dealing with some kind of funk with my sinuses and eyes. Like, I think I'm allergic to something in the house right now.
Yeah. And then I'm like the opposite. My job puts me in large crowds, so.
You typically get sick because you go to those shows.
Yeah, pretty much. You can't think those things. Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna like psych myself up into getting sick.
What?
But I hope you feel better soon, Cole.
Maybe.
Okay. Do I need anything else for this? Molten. Okay, this is the. Yeah, we just add oxygen to this one. So this one's easy. Another P2P there. I'm probably going to need to make more P2Ps as well. Yes, we are going all P2P initially for our fluid transportation. That was another thing that I did, by the way, off stream. I did come down here to our oil distillation and ran some cable, and I've got fluid P2Ps on all of our different distillation outputs. So methane, ethylene, you know, all the rest. And I gave them corresponding sort of like, I like to call the input P2P the master P2P because that's what it really is, right? Anyway, yeah, so we got toluene, benzene, we got all the stuff here. So we can always like route it from here to anywhere we want in the base, which is good because I'm actually going to be utilizing this in just a second. Definitely love the fluid P2Ps. They're cheaper at this stage than the storage buses. That's the main reason I do it at this point. What's up?
I was reading Temper's comment about how he's having allergy issues too and having to rub his eyes really bad. That can really mess you up. I have like allergy eye drops and stuff that I use to try and help, but it still doesn't cut it. Volant says, you say to start, will you go away from P2P eventually?
Yeah, I might have misspoken there because P2P will still definitely have its uses. And I think it's literally a requirement in some cases just because fluid P2P has no limit on the amount that you, like you're only limited by the Gregtech pump that you use, essentially, right? But the fluid storage buses definitely have their handy uses, like with that quad input hatch that I was showing earlier. So with this thing, being able to put a fluid export bus on this and put multiple fluids into this, like, saves a whole lot of space, like compared to like what I'm doing back here right now. Like I could condense this down to just one hatch instead of 2 hatches. And instead of using fluid P2P, I would use a fluid export bus. So in like those situations, it's definitely better. Also, just when you need to provide, like with a dual interface, when you just need to provide fluid for something, also very good. So I like using both. They both have their uses.
Okay. Volant says that he's new to AE2 and specifically P2P. So he wasn't sure if you switched to something else. And he asks, do you guys extend the range of your storage controller blocks for the drawers?
Extend the range. Wait. You're talking about the drawer controller, right? Yeah, this thing. I don't think you can extend it unless I'm misunderstanding you. This has like a limit of like 4 blocks, right? In GTNH. I don't think you can extend it. Okay, output hatch. Molten polystyrene. Okay, good. Then the rest of this can just be filled in. Like so. Oh, config setting. Yeah, no, I don't like messing with the config setting like that, right? Disabling pollution is one thing, because it's like the socially accepted thing to do. Like everybody, pretty much everybody does it, right? But something like that, nah, you know. I'm pretty sure that would disqualify you for a Stargate run, technically speaking, if you care about such a thing. Should you care about such a thing? Good question.
Hey, little Mr.
Yo.
McNasty. Thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream.
What up, what up? We are, for anybody coming in here, we are on the cusp of HV. We're getting close to EV. Just maybe a couple more streams and we'll get there. So I'm doing some cleanup quests in our HV chapter, and I'm working on the whole styrene line because I want to make this biolab. Probably has no practical use at this stage of the game, but I want to do it anyway because I've never made it. So, and it's a quest. So we see a quest, we do a quest.
Yes. And this playthrough, we're really trying to like do things we've never really done before.
Yep, exactly. But yeah, hope you had a good stream. Okay, so I need an input hatch, I guess, probably right here. Oh, I do need to put circuit 1 in here before I forget, and then I need circuit 3 for this raw styrene butadiene rubber dust. Gonna need a lurk? Oh, hey, lurk away. Thanks for joining. I always feel the exact same way right after stream. I like raid somebody else and then I'm like, I gotta get food.
Time to eat.
Okay, so let's put our other ender conduit. We're gonna set this on brown. Filter it to styrene and insert. Here we go, should be good. Actually, let's leave that off. Actually gonna need to collect a little bit for the quest. What else do we need for this? We need butadiene and oxygen. Okay, so that's gonna be 2 input hatches down here. Let's go ahead and get our Lux cable run. Actually, hardly an issue for single player worlds, mainly done for multiplayer servers. Lowered purely for the fact that it causes immense lag. Oh, interesting. I will say probably in the long run, we will probably just not use storage drawers at all. Historically, those things had a lot of issues in GTNH specifically. I know a lot of those, and then I'll definitely start using, like in a situation like this, I would use a fluids export bus instead of fluid P2Ps. Because it'd be a little bit more, you know, it's one less hatch, it's one less channel, like, yeah. Debating upping the setting, haven't done it yet, was just seeing if anyone else had experience with upping it. Yeah, maybe somebody else has done it here before. For me, it's like, just use storage drawers early into mid game, and then by the time you're getting mid to late game, like, you should be able to phase them out, like, and then it just shouldn't be an issue. That would be my best strategy for that. Oh, we are gonna need an interface. We'll worry about that in a second. We do need an output bus facing up, and then input bus facing down. Perfect. And I think that formed. I think that is everything. You're formed, you're formed, you're formed, you're formed. Fantastic. Oh, another thing I did, I was so sick of losing 10% charge off of my LV soldering iron every time I tried to repair something or do maintenance. So I finally made the HV soldering iron. Yeah, don't put this off. Definitely make this. This just makes your life so much easier. You don't have to worry about, oh God, am I almost out of charge? Yeah, good quality of life. Let's check in with Kat. What are you up to, Kat? What's happening?
Well, I was trying to check the drawers real fast, or like our chest, to make sure you don't have any like Enderman soul vials stashed anywhere.
Oh, I've been using those lately. Oh, you mean Enderman specifically?
Yeah, they have to be the Enderman.
Well, I have a suggestion for you, but you're not going to like it.
Yeah, I'm sure I won't.
I know where you can get
I know
some
where
Enderman.
you're about to go.
Would you like me to come with?
Sure.
First of all, do you have soul vials?
Yes, I just made 2.
Okay. We'll go together. All right, where you be? There you are.
I'm heading out the front.
All right. You had already thought through all of this.
Yeah, I was like, crap, I really am not looking forward to this.
It's fine. Emmy hatches. Oh, I'm definitely looking forward to those. Let me recharge mine. Okay. Hole is over here. Because remember, I had to move it.
Oh, yeah.
And then I lost all my waypoints, so I don't remember where the portal is. I think it's close by.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, yeah, I think it's...
Yeah, it's right over here.
Wait.
I see it. It's down here.
Wait, where did you... I don't know where you went.
Oh, where did you go?
Oh, hello.
Hey, it's over here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I even made a hole down here.
Yeah.
There we go. Also, make sure that you take the portal back instead of slash homing. I've run into some issues.
Oh, yeah. I think the last time I did that, I like spawned into oblivion.
Mm-hmm. And you can like suffocate. That's
Yeah.
super annoying. Olin says
okay.
You currently have 200 million nitrogen just chilling. How are you storing that?
Wow.
You have like several like super tank 3s or something? That's a lot. We based on top of a stronghold. Yes, we did. Which is insane.
Was like pure luck.
Also, our nether portal went straight into a nether fortress. So this seed is goated. It's basically what I'm trying to say.
Oh, fuck. I get it.
Slash home does not work cross-dimensionally. I find I don't have any problem with it when I go from like the nether or like the void dimension back to the overworld. But for some reason, cross-dimension between the end and the overworld is not good.
So where's the portal here, baby?
That's what I was wondering too. Oh, it's lit up over here. It's kind of in the middle.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, because for some reason it put us like completely different from where we were before.
You still haven't slept in the bed.
What's my hunger like so jacked up?
I don't know. Do you have the Thaumcraft warp buff again?
It didn't seem like it.
Quote, I say buff. Debuff.
Yeah, the debuff. I'm dealing with some like really bad warp effects. So like one of them is it like eats through my hunger and I start taking damage. But that wasn't what was going on. Like I wasn't taking damage and it wasn't going down fast enough. So I don't know why.
You have a storage bus on a super chest, and anytime it loses nitrogen, it just fills up from the hatch. Wait, super chest? You mean super tank, right? Yo, what's up, Zero? Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Never had any problems with using home in the end, huh? I mean, maybe it's like a server thing.
Maybe.
I don't know if you've been doing that in single player. You meant super tank. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Okay.
Gold
So
finder.
one thing I did need to make is an ME interface. We are out of titanium plates. Let's just make like 4 stacks. Here we go. You're on a server? Okay, yeah, I don't know then.
Do we not have
Good for
a
you, though.
soul? Do we not have a soul binder?
Nope. Isn't that one of the quests?
I don't know.
Yeah, it is.
I didn't see it yet.
Soul Eater is what it's called.
Delightful.
I'm sorry you're frustrated. I told you could do
No,
a different quest.
I wish I would have seen this sooner. Let's see.
This is your fate. You've fallen into. I appreciate your contribution.
You're welcome. It's about time I contribute to.
Well, no, you've been contributing, but you know what I mean.
Well, like to HP progression. Like this is all the other tiers I've helped with, but this one has been kind of like your cup of tea.
Yeah, you've done a lot of magic and like B stuff mainly. Yeah, that's true. ME output hatch has infinite cache. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to using those. Those are freaking awesome. Did many TPS back and forth. I was doing my Stardust B. Oh yeah, Stardust B. Isn't Stardust B the one that like has like one of the best stats on it or something like that? Okay, there's our input, our interface on the input bus. So we'll provide sulfur this way. Until we have the stocking input bus. That'd be nice too. And then this will be our output. Perfect. And let's see, a couple more things we have to sort out here. Also got to sort out power, which is benzene at the moment.
Thank
blinding.
You,
yep, that was it. Yep. You got the industrial TNT and titanium. Yeah, those were huge. That's a really good point.
I even sacrificed myself for that.
That's true. Yeah.
Oh, that was so bad.
For anybody who never caught that.
That death was amazing.
Pat's first interaction with industrial TNT. Things happened. It's like one of my favorite clips of all time. I'm a little biased, but yeah. Okay.
Ender resonator.
Oh god, this is going to be total spaghetti, but we can do it. Actually, let's get out our network visualization tool. So I need to get how many channels up here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need like a separate line altogether. Okay. Okay, this is going to be massive spaghetti. But let's do it. We can fix this later.
I was about to be really sad. I'm so glad that worked out.
What worked out?
Because I realized I need an ender resonator, and to make it, you need an ender head. Like an Enderman head.
Oh, right,
so I was like, oh god, please tell me I don't have to go back there.
We do. Sometimes, yeah, sometimes we don't have that. I think a previous run we didn't have that, and that was really annoying. But we got it. Using workstations for machine tier components. That's so smart. Wait, you mean the first EV circuit you can get? Isn't that what that's called?
Oh,
Yeah.
I think they saw me using these over here. The work tables, how we have them set up
Oh, right.
for the different parts.
Yeah, well, we've seen several people do that. It is like phenomenal way to mess with that stuff, especially before applied energistics, right?
It's super helpful.
No, yeah, definitely use those forestry work tables. We could have actually used a ton more than that, but we just kind of did the bare minimum.
And I love those things. I even use them with like bee recipes.
Mm-hmm. I've seen people with like 15 of those work tables.
Oh
Just
my
lying
gosh.
about, yeah.
Was one of them Sean?
I think so.
Yeah. That sounds like something Sean would do.
That's pretty funny.
He's like so hardcore. It's awesome.
Okay. Yeah, let's color this. Let's make this look nice. Although yeah, let's use the color applicator and we'll make this one green. We can make this look not absolutely terrible. Always try to keep straight lines wherever possible. Nobody
Temper
likes
says
zigzag cables.
Oh yeah, for real.
What's up?
Temper says that he sets one up for tools, machine holes, LVHV tier components, and main hatches.
Yep, there you go. Yeah.
Hatches is pretty smart. And Dragonoid Rules says huge pipe time save. Shift right click the air with your wrench to put it in line mode. Then you can shutter a bunch of pipes in a straight line by only shuttering one of them. Yeah, that sounds like something you want to read.
Shift right click the air with your wrench. I'm doing that. Not working. Maybe it's only specific wrenches? Maybe it has to be the... yes, orbital. You can do that. I actually don't know if you can do that with the color applicator or not. No, maybe it only works with spray. I think it only works with the spray paint cans. But then the nice thing about the color applicator is that it doesn't use any dye, so. They're both good. Is that a Nomi thing? Yeah, it could be a Nomi thing. Got different versions of Gregtech. It makes sense. Okay. Let me double check. Seems like right now it's not happy. What have we done? It should be 8. And we should have channels available here. Let me get my card here. Yeah, 17 channels. We should have plenty.
That's weird.
Seen people use the wrench thing in the GTNH Discord. Yeah, maybe I'll have to try it with a different wrench or something.
So check this out, honey. I'm trying to make the machine chassis, and I saved it in the bookmarks. You see the basic capacitor, you see the electrical steel plate, but you don't see the casing.
And you control shift A, right?
Yeah. Let's try this again. Now it's going, but it was not there before.
Oh, that's really weird.
That is so funky.
I don't know what to think of that. Okay. Yeah, I've got to figure this out. I don't know why.
Hmm.
Oh, well. Go ahead and get these all on, or convert all these to fluid. Maybe it's because these weren't converted to fluid yet. That could have been it. Let's get sulfur dust. And there we go. Okay, now you're online. There we go. Now we're populated. Okay, great. Great. Put that away. Let's keep our card out. Okay, we've got power. That's great too. Oh, you made the Soul Eater. Nice.
Yes.
Tried it with a normal wrench too. Still doesn't work. Huh. Yeah, I feel like I would have had somebody suggest that to me a long time ago. If that worked in GTNH. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that then. Let's go ahead and... What?
I was reading the quest book for the Soul Binder. It was talking about using the monster's abilities, and it's saying you can use the brain capacity of a zombie. He doesn't use it anyway.
True.
So I couldn't help myself.
Very true.
Sorry.
Okay. If anybody hasn't used fluid P2Ps before, you just right click this, click fluid, and then let's see, we need to do benzene in this one, so we'll just type in benzene. By the way, this is so much better than using the normal memory card. Like, this is like the best tool ever in GTNH, is this advanced memory card. Freaking amazing. Okay, so we got benzene. We want to make sure that we are always binding our sort of like, this is basically like a slave P2P, fluid P2P, and we're always wanting to connect it to the master P2P. And the master in this case is input, and the slave is output, which is weird, right? Like, you would think, oh, input output, those are one way, right? No, because these fluids go both ways. So input output is sort of like a deceitful term. So you're always going to, all right, this is the way I do it. I always have current mode bind to input selected. And then I go to the one that's the input, which is the master one. That's where all of our benzene sort of like gets stored, essentially. And so the one that we're using here is going to be the output. So we bind to input and then click bind on the input one, the master one. There we go. So now that is working, and there we go. We're getting benzene. I've just got to figure out a couple more of these. Let's go ahead and start this one. Yeah, there we go. Making styrene. Nice. And the styrene should come out here in just a moment. Bisexual. Yeah, yeah, pretty much, right? You know, it's a couple different ways you could think of it. How long is this recipe? Oh, you know, it's so weird. Like, I don't have... This should be turned off, but for some reason it still extracts anyway. I don't really understand why that is the case for these ender fluid conduits, but whatever. For the quest, all we need is 2 cells of this stuff. You know, also... Seems like the round robin nature of this is not working. Because none of it is going up here. All of it is going down here. Am I missing something when it comes to the interfluid conduit extract stuff? Input is the source of truth. That's an excellent way of thinking of it. Exactly. All right, there's our styrene. Yeah, I don't know why this it's totally not working. That's too bad. Can you look in both? Yeah, so this is the input, right? So we got channel brown, filtered to styrene, whitelisted. And then this is the other input, insert brown, styrene. Exact same configuration. And then this is the extract, round robin, always active, styrene. Yeah, one input. The input settings look identical, right? Oh, now we're getting a little bit. Let's see if we get any more. Okay, it went in that one that time. This one, theoretically, if round robin's working, should go into this one now.
It's going in the inputs. Oval robin.
Oh, yeah. This is the non-gravity induced conduit. Yeah, exactly, Dragonoid, yeah. Yeah, this doesn't... Gravity shouldn't matter here. Yeah, very weird. I don't get it. Or whatever, it's not the biggest deal in the world. It's going in the inputs. I mean, these are both input hatches. They're both set on insert. It's super weird. Why did it decide to go in here this one time? I suppose it's possible that this filter source is not working. So what if we get rid of that? Click styrene here. Can we use the ghost styrene fluid cell instead? Do you need the filter? Yeah, no, you shouldn't need the... I mean, there's no place for a filter, right? Like, you can't put any of the Ender IO, like, filter items in here. Might have to do a buffer tank with 2 separate conduit lines. That would be really annoying. I mean, that would work, right? I don't want to do that. Honestly, the polystyrene, I don't think we're going to need a lot of for a good while. So in the end, I'm probably just going to turn this one off and just have the rubber dust made primarily anyway. So that's why I'm not too worried about this. I'm just, from an inquisitive standpoint, just kind of confused. Do you need a filter at all? Yeah, so what I found is that, like, they also won't respect the channel color. So if I just did channel color and no filter, it would try to go into other colors as well. I remember that happening to me not too long ago. So you need to have both, I believe. But weird. Anyway, this is working, which is fantastic. And let's see, let's grab a little bit of this and put it in there. And then we can get our polystyrene going. Actually, no, we can't, because I haven't finished these yet. Oh, also, Okay, no, that's right. Okay. So we need to set this one to oxygen. So let's do that. Find our input. Current mode bind to input. Boom. Oxygen. Right? Yes. And turn that on. Molten polystyrene. Fantastic. Haven't had that yet. Now you're getting nervous. Oh no. Well, maybe it's just our world. Something weird's going on. Who knows? Interfluid conduits are not exactly something I want to rely on long term either, right? I mean, you can, but let's see. What do we need here? We need 10 feet. All right, almost there. So we'll get our sheets, complete that quest, and in the meantime, Kat is in Ender IO land.
Yes, I am.
You're doing
All the things.
You're doing God's work over there, Kat. Good job.
But it's cool. Like I'm learning more. I've never really messed with a lot of the Ender IO machines, so I'm learning more about them as I'm working on them. So it's kind of cool.
They are some of them. Some mod packs have like much deeper Ender IO integration. In this pack, it's kind of more of a side thing to a certain extent.
I don't think we've ever used Ender IO in other packs we played before, have we?
Other packs? Oh yeah, we have.
We have?
Yeah. I mean, especially the conduits and stuff.
Maybe you mess with those a lot more than I did.
That is entirely possible. Yeah. Okay. So we got our polystyrene. Perfect. We'll come back to the Biolab in just a moment, but that is available for us to make now. Let's go ahead and finish our chemical stuff. By the way, if anybody ever wonders, I'm well aware of the travel anchors and the fact that we could have made those a long time ago. I just like walking around the base, you know? I find the moment that I put the travel anchors around, then I just stop. I just teleport everywhere, right? Kind of no fun.
I don't know. I kind of feel like I would like to have them just to have them when I really want to get somewhere fast.
No, I agree. We're going to have to get into that very soon. I agree. Because the base is getting larger and larger to the point where we need at least a couple of them, like 3 or 4 maybe. Ender IO energy conduits. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
My beloved.
we used a lot of those in other packs, no doubt. Okay, so for the styrene butadiene rubber dust, we need butadiene and oxygen over here. Let's see, butadiene. I don't know. Whatever.
That sounds right. Butadiene.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna bind to input. There we go. And then bind this one to oxygen. Input, bind to input. Boom. Nice. And we should get it. Yep. 8 seconds. Travel anchors to atriums. Rest of base walkable. Why am I having trouble thinking of what an atrium is?
What, an atrium?
Yeah.
Isn't that like kind of like how you have the room you're in right now? It's like an enclosed space with a glass ceiling. And you typically like grow things in there, like you'll have trees and
okay.
People will grow
so like
plants and other stuff.
This room, basically, in a way. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like that. I do like that idea in general, like for like a different base other than ours.
That'd be cool. I like. I think the only reason I really know that one is because I was watching one of those home remodel shows with your family like a while back, and someone had an atrium like in their home. It was really cool.
That is really cool. Yeah. Fancy entranceway to a building, nice room, kind of like a large open air space. Gotcha. Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, we could kind of do something like that in a way. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to file that idea away. Probably soon after we get to EV, we'll probably make a couple travel anchors. You'll make Cat happy.
yay.
Okay. There
I'm
is
like
our rubber dust. Huh?
confused by this. It wants a broken spawner.
So broken spawner, you have to like literally like mine a spawner in the world. You might want to look in our chests because I feel like we might have broken one at some point somewhere.
But I guess it wants me to like actually put a soul in it.
Yeah, so you infuse it with a soul of some kind.
Okay.
Like whatever mob you want to actually spawn. So like Enderman would be really good, for example.
Okay. Powered spawner.
Okay, so final quest. We need our styrene butadiene. Let's see, are we getting rubber in here? We are not.
Hey Nova.
Yo, what up? How's it going? The
Really?
wrench line mode doesn't work in multiplayer. It works in single player. What?
Weird.
Well, thanks for finding out. That solved that mystery. That is a really cool feature, right? Like that should work in multiplayer. That would save so much time. Oh my goodness. For anybody just joining, doesn't know what we're talking about. I think it was Dragonoid who was talking about this, where you could like shift right click the wrench into the air to go into like a different mode, and then you could use when you like right click to like directionally shutter the pipes, it would do it like all the shuttering in the correct direction, like on all the connected pipes, which is freaking sweet, right? Like, give me that feature, but for some reason doesn't work in multiplayer. Go figure. I did forget that we do need a conveyor belt in order to get this sulfur dust out, so whoops. Also, let's make this 64. There we go. Much better. Anybody else ever get this bug, by the way? It's like, for some reason, it'll be a different item that's over these work table icons. Today, it's the soldering iron from forestry. Why? I have no idea. But it's supposed to be a padlock, right? Showing that this recipe is locked in the work table. But it's a soldering iron. All right. Oh. Okay, you can't do that. So I was wondering if like I could, like I had to break this block in order to get the conveyor belt where I wanted, but I was like, well, maybe you can do it on the sides. Nah, you can't. That's okay. And we'll set that to import. There we go. Perfect. And now, bada bing. Okay. So should be getting that in just a moment. I guess I could. Actually, you know what? Let's go to fluid storage real quick. See, Nova, you said just got home from doing something you hadn't done in like 30. You went to Red Lobster? Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow.
Did you get the biscuits? That's the most important question of all.
Exactly. The best part.
It's been a long time. Molten, styrene, butadiene, rubber. Oh, and I just had one more P2P for this very purpose. Fantastic. Lock that fluid in place. Only works on direct straight lines of pipes, but certainly saves time. Oh yeah, that could save a lot of time. Forestry doing what it does best, yeah. Forestry be like that sometimes, you know.
Riage is back with food.
We all love forestry. Yeah, welcome back. Love the lob. Yeah, I think it's been like, it must be like 10 years since I've been there. I don't think you and I have been there ever together, have we?
I don't think we've ever been there together.
No.
I think I had it maybe last year.
Really?
With my mom. Sorry.
Jealous.
Left you out.
Apparently. Okay. Molten styrene butadiene. Okay. There we go. And let's go set the other P2P real quick. What?
These witch noises crack me up.
I was like, what is that coming from? Oh, it's what are those guys called? They're like kobolds or something. They're from the Twilight Forest.
Those things are like freaky. They make me think of like evil clowns or something.
They're stupid and they're not actually helping the spawner at all. And I probably need to just destroy that spawner. But and we'll bind that here. Okay. So all of our styrene butadiene just exited and should be here in fluid storage. There we go. There it is.
You know, maybe we should have like a date night soon and hit up Red Lobster because
Oh god, yeah.
that seafood sounds really good.
The gears are turning. Is there a Red Lobster near us? I don't even know.
I know there used to be one on 119. I thought.
Dude,
I think.
all you can eat snow crab. Oh my gosh.
You see, that is where I'm at.
Oh, but they stopped doing it. That sucks.
Yeah.
Outback, Olive Garden. We're pretty big proponents of the Longhorn, actually. Pretty good food. At least I am.
Yeah, Longhorn is good. I like my mom's side of the family is all about Red Lobster. My dad's side of the family is all about Outback Steakhouse.
Dude, I got sick last time I went to Outback.
Really? I don't remember that.
I wanted my steak medium rare, and that thing was raw.
Oh gosh. I know they seem to have like a problem, at least the one like by us. Every time we've eaten there, like together, they never cook the steak right. Like, I'm the type that likes my steak as rare as can be, like basically mooing. And
No, thank you.
yeah, and they keep bringing out like well done steaks, and I'm like, what is this? This is not anywhere close to a rare steak.
And by the way, completely off topic, but shout out to Nova Shep, who gave us the official name for our new room. People used to meme on me and call this the ward. It doesn't look like a prison ward anymore, but we shall call it the Zenitentiary. Zenitentiary, right?
Yes. He says that we should send the kobolds there.
Oh god. Yeah, maybe. No, I don't want to hear that noise. No, thank you.
No, that will be very freaky going in there.
Tuesday at Red Lobster is Tuesday crab your way. Enjoy a full pound of snow crab legs prepared your way over crispy potatoes with your choice of side.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Well, normally I wouldn't get hungry for like another hour and a half, but
You just accomplished it.
there it is.
You know, the people that own Olive Garden also own Red Lobster. Like, they're part of the same company.
That doesn't surprise me.
There's another one that they own too. I just don't remember what it is. I used to work at Olive Garden, so like we used to get discounts at the other ones they owned.
I could do with some Olive Garden soon. That does sound good.
Yeah, we were talking about that like last week, I think.
Maybe, yeah.
It's been a while. Okay.
All right, we got all of our styrene stuff done. So now,
finish.
Collect our chest and did I actually get the rubber? Oh, I didn't.
Heck yeah.
Derp. Get that real quick. Complete our final quest. And there it is, dude.
Awesome.
So now.
Oh my gosh. Nova's talking about Ruth's Chris. It's so delicious.
I've still never been there.
Yeah, I went there once for my birthday with my mom, and that food is so good. Like, we really need to go there sometime.
Dude, there was a Bahama Breeze near us a long, long time ago. And that restaurant fell off really hard. But when they first opened, they would give you like a lemonade with like a literal sugarcane stick, like as tall as the glass inside of it. It was really, really good lemonade.
Wow. Darden has really upped their game since I worked there. I think that was like in the early 2010s when I worked there. Maybe even sooner than that. I think it might have been post 2010, like 2008, 2009, maybe. It was a while ago. But that's crazy. They've got all of those now. Oh, you worked at Ruth's Chris after Outback. I bet you made real good money at Ruth's Chris.
Yeah, I don't know what Bahama Breeze is like now, but
that's one I've never been to.
If it's like it used to be, yeah, I would definitely recommend.
Well, I think you guys are just giving us a bunch of date night ideas, so thank you.
True. Okay, so I'm gonna make. Anybody ever made this before? The Biolab. It's like a bunch of different versions of this you can make, but we're gonna make the one that's accessible to us, the HV one. Darden bought Ruth Chris in 2023. Oh, okay.
That's pretty recent.
Yeah. Let's see. Stainless steel.
Oh, this is cool. I didn't notice this about the Ender sword, but if you hit an Enderman with it, they can't teleport after you hit them with it.
Oh, yeah. I did forget about that. Yeah, that is cool. Very good at sitting in a chest. I have a feeling that's what's going to happen here, too. But, yeah. Hey,
we really like everything. We really like our crossbows.
And check it out. It's our best friend, Bart. Bart is back. Back again.
And awesome Tempers. Tempers reported that bug.
Oh, the wrench thing? That's awesome. let's get a little Biolab action here. Yeah, everybody loves a good Biolab. And we'll throw that in there. We're actually going to use that sifting machine today as well.
Awesome.
Just a bit. Okay. So, let's take a look at this thing. There's another connected quest to it. Choice reward. How difficult are these to make? Not bad. Okay. We need to make sterilized petri dishes.
Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Sure. Sure, yeah. Looks like we can use PTFE for that. So let's grab our PTFE. The other thing we need, which we don't have, I don't think we have the cylinder mold. Let's see. Do I have any blank casts? Yes, we do. Okay, nice. Sorry if I messed up your craft or something.
Oh, no, you're fine.
Okay. Get some steel. Let's go to our fluid solidifier. Pop that in. Pop these in. Okay. Perfect. And then put that in.
In the world.
Hey, look at that. Aren't those cute? Sterilizing? No, I think the sterilizing is really easy, right? I did look at this before a little bit. There's actually, maybe this is somewhat new, but they did add an autoclave, or there is an autoclave recipe here. And it's just a little bit of chlorine. It's super simple.
Vinyl chloride. Oh, that was silly.
Maybe that recipe wasn't always there. But that is a good point. We are going to need a little bit of chlorine. Okay. So our 16 petri dishes. Let's grab some chlorine. Put the PTFE away, and we'll go to our autoclave. And boom. Look at that. Super simple. Yo, what's up, Tel? How's it going?
Hey, Tel.
We are creeping up on yonder EV tier. We're getting close. Probably not today, but very, very soon. I'm making my first petri dishes. For what? I have absolutely no idea. Not for eating, the quest says. Okay. Petri dishes must be sterilized to allow cultures to grow in them. You can use ethanol, methanol, ammonia, or chlorine to sterilize them. Okay, yeah. I did that. Pop those in. I hear an unmuffled GT machine. Maybe that's on Cat's end. I have my volume for this stuff like set super, super low. We actually don't use mufflers on anything. Please don't eat. Yes. No eating. Let's see. Let's put the chlorine away. Gaining ground on us? I don't know about that. I think y'all are outpacing us at this point, which is totally fine, by the way. Yeah, I like the pace we're going at. I mean, y'all are already in IV. That's crazy. Y'all have a precise assembler. Yeah, y'all are cooking. Okay, so there was like, I remember looking through some of these recipes, right? You can put growth medium in it. Yeah, growth medium is a genetics thing. Yeah, you make this for like the bee stuff, don't you, Kat?
What, the growth medium?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ooh, I can put biochaff in it with bacteria. Oh, okay. Can't do that. Ooh, fermented spider eye. Oh,
I need those for witchery.
delicious. Rotten flesh. You can put dough in. Ooh,
I still have to finish the dream world setup. Otel, I finally made it to the real dream world. I'm just in the process of like moving things over to the dream world.
Yeah, I usually don't make that to LUV either, Dragonoid, but yeah, they have it. Stuck in IV for a long time. What's gonna hold you back the most, Tell? God, the chicken's already laying feathers.
Yeah, did you do that? Did you put
No, you did that. You're the one who laid the egg in the first place.
I may have laid the egg, but I didn't break the egg.
You are the progenitor. No arguing with that. Okay, let's put some water in here. Wait, this thing... Wait. Hold on. This thing is an HV Gregtech machine, and it can only hold 3,000 liters. Oh, the rockets. Oh, interesting. Make a pocketed cloak to make the spirit world way easier. The spirit world? Are you talking about the witchery?
Yeah.
Place? You can just stuff things in those pockets and take them over? Oh. We never tried the pocketed cloak, did we?
No.
Cloak of voluminous pockets.
Go over to my witchery tab.
Yeah, you should definitely save that. Very, very good to know. Because I'm sure you were there for some of our struggles with the witchery world. Yeah, that was a problem. Big problem.
This one, right? The cloak of voluminous pockets.
Wait, it's actually coming back. I remember favoriting that at some point. We just never did it.
Oh, we did. I just went to go add it on here and it disappeared from my list up there. So I totally had it bookmarked. I just forgot all about it.
Whoops. We had the knowledge. We just
didn't follow through.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, definitely gonna have to do this.
Oh yeah, and the comma, yeah. You can turn the cloak into a comma, yeah.
Oh.
You can turn any of the cloaks into like belt versions. Okay, do I have beer?
Yeah, I saw it right here. That's funny.
I thought we had some beer. Ah, there it is. Okay. I don't know why I'm doing this, but we're doing it. We're gonna use this machine, dang it. I worked hard on this thing.
So I am trying to find. Let me get back over to the tab. Polyvinyl chloride.
We had that.
Where?
It's over by the polyethylene. All the way up there. And then you can turn that into liquid or whatever.
Okay. Well, how about I steal some of this liquid? That'll probably be the best thing to do.
There is some liquid in there?
Yes.
I think there's like a very small amount. Yeah, you're just going to use the fluid extractor on some sheets.
Okay.
Biolab is sometimes really particular about item order in its GUI. Okay, well, that's good to know. This seems to be working. Although it's only a 25% chance, and not getting lucky. Man, come on. And it doesn't give me back. What are these plastic petri dishes? Do I not get to recycle these? Oh, I guess they are plastic. I used PTFE. Yeah, okay. Never mind. I should be able to make glass petri dishes. Ah.
The Biolab is an absolute scam.
Apparently. Scamazed. Man. Alright, well. We'll just let you sit here. Biolab. Lol. Okay. Well, we do have styrene butadiene, and we also have silicon rubber, so we are definitely set for the future. Grab our rewards real quick. Alrighty. So, next project. We got to make that multi-block sifter. This actually shouldn't be too bad. I actually did bookmark a bunch of stuff. Ooh, you made a... Which one was that? The 2 or the 3? 2. Okay.
2. So it is in the system for you if you want it.
I will definitely use that later on. So right here, this is where the whole like green bracket thing that you can draw next to the favorites, this has been fantastic. I'm really seeing the benefits of this system. Which I had been before, but like it's really worked out well here because for all of these multi-block components for the sifter, you need a lot of this Eglin steel plate. And I was just like, oh God, I don't want to count all of this garbage, right? Well, as long as you set your amounts correct, so 18 of the large sieve grates, 49 industrial sieve casing, and then the multi-block, we right click, and boom. Oh, I need to make 544 Eglin steel dust. Oh, okay. Oh, I need 36 Canthal dust. Oh, okay. No problem. Makes it so much easier to figure this stuff out. You don't have to pull out the calculator like I used to. Dude, I'd be done with a hard long day of gregging, and I would close the client, and then I would have like 6 different versions of the Windows calculator open in the background. I'd have to X out it.
That was hilarious though.
It's just like, wait, really? Really? Did I use it this much? Oh, okay. But no more. No more. Circuit 1, there we go. So the bracket, when you turn it green, and you just turn it, so like you can just kind of draw this by just dragging with left click. Just hold down left click, right? Like so. The green comes in when you right click the bracket. And what the green does is it basically links all of these items kind of hierarchically. Hierarchically? Wait, how do you say that word?
Hierarchically?
Okay, everybody knows what I'm talking about. Anyway, so yeah, you've got like dependencies on this stuff. So basically, by putting all these recipes in and linking them with the green bracket, it's telling me how much Eglin steel dust I need to make all of this. How much Tumbega I need, etc. And yeah, I think we were talking about it the other day, or yesterday. It was Volans who taught me this originally, I believe. Yeah, this is so good. This is a new 2.6 feature. Okay, so 36 Canthal dust. But yeah, this is going to be like a lot of kind of tedious crafting, but we'll get there. Actually shouldn't take too long. Thankfully, you can smelt the dust directly into ingots, which is going to save a whole lot of time. It smartly manages the... yeah, exactly, Dragonoid. Yep. I was also looking at... I didn't notice this until today. There's this little, like, magnified button here. So I think, like... let's say I was looking at the Biolab, and I was just looking at, like, all the recipes here. And let's say I wanted only the recipes that had beer as a component. So, like, I was looking at that earlier. You just click that, type in beer, and it'll just only show you the beer recipes. Well, for some reason, it shows you that too. Oh, beer yeast fluid. Okay. So if you've ever encountered one of those moments where you're like, there's like 900 pages, and I don't know how to find what I want, now you can search.